Well, back to another flat tire pod after that dirty thief SVG stole one away from Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell. I'm your 1/3 host, Kason, here with Chris and that dirty cheater SVG fan, Sinclair.
Yeah, go team. Take that, Larson and Bell. They'll be damned if they let Kaysen get another win under his big four.
The real reason. Actually, there was another reason that it might be, but I don't know if we can discuss that legally on the pod.
Ooh.
What?
Well,
Oh.
Well, getting into our recaps from last week, we had trucks cut off, Xfinity cut off, Cup cut off. No, not trucks cut off. Holy shit, I'm dumb. Xfinity and Cup cut off races, not trucks cut off. Trucks were just there, if I'm not mistaken.
They're just hanging out for the
I also
weekend.
didn't pay attention. They were just there having fun, you know. Everyone's just having a blast out there. Not Chris, but everyone else was having a blast out there.
It's not having a blast.
Can somebody tell me what happened in the trucks race because I didn't get to watch any of it because I was hiking
Um,
just like I was Saturday, so I didn't watch that either.
so lap one, I don't know how it started, but from my view, it just looked like Lane Riggs. Just
Oh, we forgot to start off. We had boots in the ground for 2 or 3 races this weekend with Chris. He was on the ground, he was at the track, he was getting autographs, he was waving the green flag.
yeah, that was totally me. That was me.
I believe it.
I could have got Denny Hamlin's autograph. Denny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, and Chase Briscoe were all at the Toyota booth after the truck race, but the line was ridiculously long. But I walked around to the side, and I was probably from like maybe 10 feet from Denny Hamlin, and it took everything in me not to just fucking yell at him. Just be like, Denny, you fucking bum. But yeah. I saw Ty Gibbs next to him. That really made me want to go through the line and just like get Denny's autograph and then just look at Bell and Gibbs and be like, hell nah. And then walk over to Briscoe and get his. But I did not want to wait
Especially
that.
after his recent post.
Yes. Um no, but it looked like to me Bomber said something about Infinger got into Riggs, who got into Heim, and Heim got pancaked in the barrier. Um,
So
after starting
basically
on
we're
the
having
pole,
to rely on bomber bombs for what happened to start this race.
essentially, because I only saw Riggs get into him. I didn't see what happened with Infinger and Riggs. Um, that fucked Riggs's car up though, or truck, because we were sitting up at the very top. Joe, you were there. It was the seats we were sitting at when KB went with us.
Yeah.
We were had to go up all those stairs. Um, I was looking like straight down, like once they turned into the infield. And Riggs's truck was literally doing like this number. Like the right front just looked like it was planted in the ground and everything else was just kind of fucked up. He still got a halfway decent finish, I believe. But
Uh, it's where I just saw 21st.
okay, never mind.
That's decent.
Um, yeah, then Brent Cruz was running away from it. Connor Zilic could not catch him, and that was essentially the whole race until Tony Breidinger decided to run out of gas. Cost me $55. And yeah,
I'm not opening
Well,
that.
Tony sucks. The front page of NASCAR.com just says he's back. Joey Logano is the last driver anyone wants to see in the round of eight. Not exactly, that's paraphrasing, but um, yeah, Corey Heim wins. Brent Cruz looked pretty good there in the truck, if I'm not mistaken, Chris.
he did. He looked really good.
You led
Um,
56 laps.
yep. I always forget that Brent Cruz has raced with Connor Zilic since they were apparently really young in a
Oh,
lot of the Europe stuff together.
oh, that bum that can't win a truck race got it.
I'm almost positive you put SVG in that 7 truck and he probably wouldn't do much better.
Hmm. That remains to be seen.
Yeah, I wish they would because
SVG's too scared of the truck series.
He only does IRP.
it was just really funny. I'm like, wow, Connor Zilic just cannot do anything to anybody. He's just kind of ass, which he's third place, so not really, but like, it was pretty fucking hilarious.
He
This
ended
goes
up in
back to my
fifth.
early to mid season thing that the Spire trucks are just really ass when I literally think there's been like one race all year where the Spire truck looked decent, and that was Kyle Larson at Homestead, which is literally the track he destroys the field at in Cup usually too. So
Well, Raja finished fourth, ahead of Connor
Roger
Zillage.
did. And just getting into truck points now, they are as tight as they can come. Corey's locked into the finale,
Wish my name was
which is
Truck
gonna be
Points.
hilarious when Corey doesn't win this because he gets taken out by Tony Breidinger or something like that.
What are you talking about? He's got a 259-point lead.
Ankrum and Hemrick are +2, Raj's +1, Lane's -1, Ty's -2, Grant and Caden are -4. With
After,
Talladega and Martinsville to come.
are you looking at the racing references page, or you look at the
No, I'm on NASCAR.com to add
okay,
the Charlotte points.
the racing references page just does like the normal points. If it was a non-playoff, then they have the point standings after the race. And Corey Heim is 71 points up on second. one round into this round of what is it, 8?
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
already
I'm not
71 points up.
Yeah, so I guess holy shit, Joy, like Denny Hamlin's taking over my computer. There's some ad on here of Denny Hamlin's car dragging back and forth on my computer when I'm trying to look at the standings.
I find it funny, like, if they did the final four for the trucks, but they kept everyone's points, like how they were entering the final four, like all the playoff points. All Corey Heim would have to do is just start the race. He would just have to show up at the track. He could pull a Michael Waltrip and be like, I'm at the wrong track, and he'd still win.
Fucking hilarious.
Well, on to Xfinity. I know this is probably the race that we really want to cover.
I did not see a bit of this, so
Oh, I didn't say anything, so Joe's got to cover this.
Hang on. I'm writing stuff down so I don't have to look for it later. So I didn't see any of the truck race. So you guys did
I
good
didn't see any
covering
of the
that.
truck race either.
By the time I got home, the truck race was over.
Joe has a job.
Because it started at 3 o'clock. Then it was already done when I got home. I'm trying to get to the previous race. All right. But the surprise of no one, Connor Zillage wins again.
Win number 9.125.
He said his
9.25.
he said his only regret was not winning the race a lap sooner, so he could win on lap 6-7 compared to 6-8. That's what he said. That was his one regret.
Is Connor gonna bring back Gen Alpha to NASCAR with just making memes?
I
With him
hope
falling
so.
off his car and 6-7 jokes.
6-7.
6-7.
So honestly, I don't really remember a lot of the race. I do remember the 25 stalling out on the track, and I thought that was very funny. I'm like, you had a good run, Harrison. Then he tried pulling off the track to get out of the way, and he just couldn't quite make it. And NASCAR let like the whole field pass him once, and then they're like, "All right, he's not moving."
So, what I'm hearing, NASCAR inconsistent?
So,
Question mark.
on the first two stages, there's only 2 cautions, one in each stage. One was for the number 25 being stalled on the track, which I remembered. Then the other caution was for the 45 being stalled out on the track, which I don't remember. Then
And if I'm
the
not mistaken, Sammy Smith got a lot of stage points, basically, is the only other thing to actually even think about.
he had he had 50 points at the end of this,
Yeah. Like I said last week, I thought he might be able to stage point merchant his way in
and he
after
did.
being about the fifth best road course racer this year. That he did.
Uh,
Spoiler.
I don't remember the 53 car accident though, which was on lap 65. I don't remember that one for some reason. Then that's what brought the overtime. Then my favorite part of the race, well, one of my favorite parts of the Xfinity race was the caution in overtime for oil on the track, which NASCAR could clearly see for a whole lap and a half. And they just like, we just gotta get this over with. Just let them get all the way back to where that car was crashed at, then we'll throw it. Then I think, Jason, this is your favorite part, where we sat there for 30 minutes waiting for a tiebreaker that they already showed that Sammy Smith had, because they weren't quite convinced if, was it Jesse Love was ahead? He was ahead of shit, dude. Ahead of, not Hill.
Or is it Gray?
Yeah, he was ahead of Gray. And they're
So
like,
isn't
whoa.
that
NASCAR's like, well, we're not sure if he's ahead or not. And you could clearly see that Love was like 5 car lengths down the straightaway ahead of Tyler Gray.
isn't it funny that Sammy Smith advanced and Taylor Gray doesn't by that little margin, Joe?
So little. It's almost like Martinsville. Kind of little.
Almost like wrecking him paid dividends.
It's so dumb that NASCAR couldn't see that Jesse Love was ahead of the 54 car. Like, that gap could be like a city block and NASCAR would still be looking at it. They need to get Eldon Sawyer some stronger glasses, because at least get him rechecked, because he's doing awful. So that's the Xfinity race. It was great. 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. I love the Roval.
Well, and I guess we should really talk about drivers eliminated, which included Taylor Gray, Harrison Burton, Nick Sanchez, and Austin Hill, eliminated by
Himself.
21. Oh, I gotta bring up my stat. I gotta bring up my stat.
He
I got the
eliminated
stats,
himself.
Joe.
Oh, this isn't a war stat, is it?
No, it's actually just a really hilarious stat. It's not war. I can assure you it is not war. If my hold up, we gotta get the picture to open.
I
Stat.
do remember during the race seeing Eric Almirola driving around Austin Hill and thinking you should just do it.
So someone wanted to point out the 21 car was eliminated by 21 points because of a 21-point penalty in the 21st race.
I don't think he had the tiebreaker though.
No, I don't think what is the first tiebreaker? Is it wins?
No, it's
Position. It would have came down to the second best finishing position of the round, because him and Love, or it wasn't Love, it was
Sammy
Smith.
Smith.
They were tied in that too.
Okay.
It would have gone down to whoever had the second best finish.
All right, then Hill would have got past them because Sammy Smith was dog shit.
Sammy Smith loves finishing like 7th at road courses. Joe, you should know this
It's
by now.
it's his favorite.
Did he actually get 7th or what? I swear he's been either 5th to 9th in every road course race I've ever seen with him in it.
Sammy Smith he finished 4th.
He got 3rd.
Oh, 3rd, yeah. He started 4th. That's what I saw.
Yeah, behind my possible favorite road course racer, Austin Green.
He finished 11th in Austin. And 10th in Mexico.
So he always is like kind of just borderline top 10, I feel like.
7th in Chicago, 9th in Sonoma, 3rd at Watkins Glen. Oh, then 22nd at Portland.
That was the race that he was in like 3rd heading into overtime or whatever, and that massive crash happened and Connor cut the turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is really consistently mid kind of at road courses.
Let's give one good kudos to Kaz Grala for finishing 4th.
What about Austin Green, man?
Who?
I just said. Jeff Green? Are they related, Joe?
No. He's David Green's nephew. That was a joke just for me, I guess.
Sorry, I'm stealing Joe's trivia right now.
David Starr's nephew? What?
I'd root for him. I just want to throw it out there. Can we just say that Corey Day is just bad?
Yeah.
Corey Day seems to be pretty solid to good at the super small tracks like IRP. He has his Richmond, Bristol, Martinsville moments, and he is not good at all anywhere else.
He has one top 10 in 8 races, and it's at Gateway. The rest of them,
IRP.
The rest of them is 11th to 24th. Is
IRP?
No, he didn't do IRP. You might be thinking of the truck race.
Oh, is that the truck race he got 2nd or 3rd in?
IRP, yeah, he got 2nd. That was the trucks.
Okay, so I was gonna say there was one race where he actually was pretty cracked, I remember, and he probably should have won.
He has 3 top 10s in the trucks and 9 starts. Maybe he should go there. Because he is.
Joe, you mean that a
good.
guy who's you mean throwing a guy half like a 4th time in trucks and a 3rd time in Xfinity when he's raced like 6 asphalt races in his life is maybe not a good idea?
I'm saying all talent isn't equal. Connor Zillage could do that because he is Connor Zillage. Corey Day cannot because he is not as good.
You mean saying, wow, this guy's actually pretty cracked at dirt doesn't mean he's just going to be really good at trucks and Xfinity?
Does Hendrick think, oh, Larson's good at dirt and he's good, that makes him good at pavement? Corey Day should work the same.
I don't know if it's Larson or if it's Hendrick or if it's Larson, though.
I would say it's Larson over Hendrick.
Because
he was winning in Ganassi shit.
I'd say Larson and Bell. No, I'm saying like Larson and Bell have both been strong proponents of Day, saying that he's like the next best thing and all these like really good things about him.
They should start taking him back.
Yeah. Well,
Pep.
What?
Hep.
What?
Hep.
Wait, what? We have breaking news.
Oh.
We have breaking news.
I heard a what, and I thought it was Derby.
Huh?
Before I even get to the Xfinity standings, I have found breaking news in the NASCAR Reddit. Long John Silver's is rebranding with chicken in front of seafood.
Oh.
They sold out.
I'm boycotting.
Yeah. Maybe don't shut down the restaurant.
Trevor Bayne is driving a SpongeBob movie car this weekend.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Sick. So is
Boo.
Anyways, sorry, Chris, you go.
huh?
Oh,
I
John
think
Hunter.
so. What?
John Hunter's doing it
Oh,
too.
okay. Well, Trevor Bain's better.
John.
Trevor Bain can win races. Um, our Xfinity standings heading into the third round of 8, as you may call it. We have Jesse Love -2, Sammy Smith -7, Carson Quaffle -11, Sheldon Creed -13, Sam Mayer +2, Brendan Jones +4, Justin Allgaier +24, and Connor Zilic +57 heading into this round.
Can't wait for Connor
So
Zilic
Connor
to
just has to.
fail.
I said he just basically just has to show up and not crash every race this round, and he'll make the next round. He just gets
Martinsville's
some
in this
stage
round, right?
points. Yeah, he's got
Okay.
Martinsville, Vegas, and Dega.
All right. So if he doesn't win Vegas, he's screwed at Talladega, and you saw how he did at Martinsville.
You mean lead the first 2 stages and then get wrecked like 4 times?
Yes.
And then we have Vegas, which I think Vegas was the race earlier this year where he kept driving through the field only to get another penalty, and then he'd drive through the field again and get another penalty. This was in that stage of races where he would just be the fastest car on the track, but he kept putting himself like in 30th place due to penalties or getting spun out.
I wonder if it will show me like his lap by lap on this page here for
I think
Vegas,
it
because I would like to see it.
I think it was Vegas where he would drive through the field and then he would get a penalty or something like that. It was one of the early mile and a halves. It was that or like Homestead or something where it was a complete just meme.
It might have been was that Austin where he did that? I think that might have been Austin.
He did that there too, where he got a penalty and had to drive to the field. There was like 3 or 4 races early in the season where he was very easily one of the 3 fastest cars on the track. I think it was either Vegas or Homestead, Martinsville, Coda, which was the one he actually won. Before he just started rallying off wins where he would just like do the stupidest thing you've ever seen like 3 times and then have to drive through the field at least once.
So in that Vegas race, I guess this page kind of works. Green flag passes for Connor Zilic in that Vegas race earlier this year. Can you take a guess?
Is it high or low?
I think that's pretty high.
Is it
Just
like 30 some?
just for him, I think that's pretty high. It was 50 green flag passes.
This must have been the race then, where I swear it's like he started like he was really fast, like really early, like stage 1 or something like that. I feel like,
He started
and then
third. Mid race, he was
yeah,
first.
yep, and then he got like a penalty or spun out or something happened.
His lowest was 18th, and he had 50 passes.
Yeah, I think this was the race where it's like, wow, he's pretty cracked. He just does some of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Well, so I mean, he's pretty good at Vegas. As long as he doesn't break his back again at Talladega, basically,
He's just gonna come back
when he's leading on the
stronger.
final he's just gonna get hurt, miss Martinsville, and then come back and lead like every single lap at Phoenix, or what?
Would he be waiver eligible?
Yeah, all he has to do is like run a lap, apparently, according to NASCAR, and Parker Kligerman can hop back in the car. Then Parker wins at Martinsville.
Oh yeah, even Parker's driving the 88 part time though.
You're getting ahead of us, Joe.
Oh fuck.
Well, on to the Cup Series. Oh, hold up.
Well,
Apparently, Devin Lloyd had a 99-yard pick 6, Chris.
Who?
The Jags middle linebacker.
No, I didn't hear what you said. The name.
The Jags middle linebacker had a 99-yard pick 6. And the
Oh,
Jags are actually up 7 right now, but Trevor Lawrence just threw a pick.
no, you'll have that.
hate to see it.
You really don't.
on to the Cup race, Joe. I know you want to talk about this.
Oh man, it was the best race of the season. I don't care what anyone says.
I had the best race of the season was like Sonoma or whatever race he won by like 20 seconds.
Oh, that was Mexico.
No, but Mexico, he had Ty Gibbs he actually had like a actual opponent.
No, he didn't. He won Mexico by 16 seconds.
Yeah, but he was, it would have been a lot closer.
In
if Carson
Sonoma,
didn't park.
in Sonoma, it was overtime, so it was a lot closer. Or it would have been like 30 seconds.
Which race was it that he won by quite? Maybe it was Mexico.
It was Mexico. I would know.
Because Mexico, Mexico, he at least had Ty Gibbs there for like 2/3 of the race until Carson decided it was time to park it on the track.
Yeah, that had to be Mexico.
Yeah, because that was the race. Because him and like Ty Gibbs were like, he pit earlier than Ty Gibbs, and Ty was actually keeping within a few seconds the entire time.
Yeah, Ty.
And Ty was just Ty was just about to pit. And then Carson
SVG
decided,
was
oh,
SVG was playing with his food. That's what that was.
yeah, because Chicago, he had McDowell for all of one stage and 1 1/4 stages until McDowell's car decided to die.
Then
'Cause he's like,
Sonoma, no
boy,
one kept up
McDowell
with
has a
him.
good car. Yeah, no. Sonoma was just felt, I guess, more dominant even with the overtime because, like, you could at least argue,
Well,
like, okay, McDowell was up there with him at Chicago, regardless of SVG playing with him or not. McDowell, even SVG's like, oh, he has a really good car.
Sonoma out of the 110 laps, he led 97 of them.
Sonoma just, even with overtime, felt like he won by 40 seconds because no one was near him that entire race.
SVG is just built different.
I literally think Sam Mayer was more of a threat if Connor wasn't in that Xfinity race to SVG than anyone was in the Cup race.
So there was only 3 cautions all race. 2 of them were for the stages, the ending. And Kyle Busch got 2 out of the 3 free passes because he got Carson Hosevard lap 1, turn 1. And that was awful. But the good news is Kyle Busch still beat 3 people. And one of them was there for the whole race in Riley Herbst. I like the tire wear in this one. Like, there's actual fall off. It was nice to see. I think it was like 2 or 3 seconds of fall off. I mean, for everyone else, not for SVG.
Yeah.
Stage 1 was, it kind of was interesting because I wasn't expecting them to pit on lap 10 for tires. I was like, oh, are we going to pit twice each stage? Then SVG won stage 1 by a landslide. And I think that's when the whole Ross needs some points starts happening, and then he fucked himself in pit road by driving straight.
I say, well, he actually got some points because wasn't he like minus 14 coming in?
Yes. He picked up 5 points there. Picked up 5 points in that first stage. Then he picked up 1, 2, 3, 6 points in the second stage. But Joey picked up 3 points, so in the second stage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was stage 2, SVG doing some race manipulation and letting Ross pass him because he's saving his tires. Then
is that like how at the end of the race Alex Bowman wasn't passing Ross and Cole Custer? Hey, save your tires, Cole, in case we get a green-white check, or don't pass Joey.
Yeah, I watched that today. 5 minutes of them going like, don't pass Joey, save your tires.
You might get overtime. You might need them.
Yeah, we totally won't go down pit road at all if there's a caution.
Yeah, we're in like 20th spot, 22nd, whatever he was in.
Then, so stage 2 was where, yeah, good old nice teammate there, Daniel Suarez not passing Joey. Because he was told to save his tires too. Like, that would have been a difference maker. It really would have been. Like, there would be no need for what he did at the end if Daniel Suarez would have just went after Joey and passed him.
Well, Daniel was getting ready for his truck ride at Spire next year.
He must have been. Which still doesn't make sense because Spire's still a Chevy. Stage 3 is where people were finally like, oh, SVG's not leading no more, and he actually has someone to challenge him. Look, it's Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson. At this point, I was saying this is Chris's fault for Larson winning this race, and he better learn
when
how
I
to.
hear SVG just like yelling on his radio about how his car is basically ass, now I'm like, oh damn, Larson actually is gonna win this one, huh?
And I was telling Chris, you better learn what the wall looks like because that's where he's going to be seeing. And in game.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I wasn't doing it any intimidation. Then 10 laps go by and everyone starts pitting. And I'm like, oh, SVG's like 5 or 6 or 7 seconds behind Larson?
I think
6, 7.
5, I want to say.
Then I grabbed my phone and I didn't know on the NASCAR app you can actually track the top 10 going around the track. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed watching the dots go through the grass because that they didn't update the track map yet. I'm like, oh, they're all Tokyo drifting through the grass and going to the hairpin. And SVG just he's like, yeah, I see you. I see your 6, 7 seconds, and I raise you with your 2 seconds of tire fall off, and I just destroy you now.
I was getting so pissed off. I was like, when the stage 3, when SVG decided to stay out like 2 extra laps after everyone else pit, I was like, bro, what are you fucking doing? You can just pit the same time as them, not lose any track position, and still just gain ground. Like, their tires are gonna fall off at the same time as yours, but you're just gonna be faster, and you're not gonna lose any time with them having fresh tires. But it all worked out. So
I just picture SVG in his car watching everyone pin him, going, "Ugh," just yawning.
So then we get to SVG trying to pass, and everyone probably having a heart attack when Larson sends it into him a few times.
I legit got actually mad
I was pretty
at
salty.
what you said.
I was mad
He
because
deserves it,
there's this fucking guy in this Metallica shirt, and he had this douchey fucking chain on. The guy just looked
Oh,
like
I forgot I was gonna
fucking
wear a Metallica
dumbass.
shirt tonight.
Yeah, he should have. Dude, SVG just drives by earlier on in the race. He's just leading. Nothing exciting's happening. And he just gives him the double birds, like all the way down the fucking turn and through like oval turn 1. And I'm like, what did SVG do to you? Like,
He kicked his dog.
I guess so. And so I kept looking over at him every time SVG would pass for the lead. And he just had this like sourpuss look on his face. And then he'd be like, yeah, yeah, every time Bell or Larson would pass SVG, or like when they did pass him. Like, you fucking dork. I hope he had a bad drive home.
He kicked a rugby ball towards my section and he didn't let me grab it.
I would have been
Bad
close
enough.
enough, Joe. I would have beelined it over there. I'd have looked like freaking Ed Reed coming up top of some kid to get the rugby ball.
Well, after a little excitement with that and a little excitement with SVG's rear tire smoking a little bit on the last 2 to 3 laps there,
And which
We'll
would have
just
been Larson's fault if we would have blew a tire.
all I know is I would have been insufferable in that chat if he would have blown a tire and like not won that race to Larson just to see the look on Chris's face.
Oh, I would have
The
probably.
stands would have gone wild.
I wouldn't
I
be
would.
here.
No, no, guys. Larson took the lead. The crowd cheered. SVG took the lead back. The crowd erupted. It was insane. I'm pretty sure there were more people rooting for SVG than there was for Larson. Like, I'm not even shitting you. And I'm pretty sure the only person who wasn't was fucking Metallica guy and his fucking Van Driesen looking friend.
So you are at a road course. You have to expect a certain thing, barring mechanical failure.
SVG said there's been a lot of New Zealanders and Australians traveling to these road course races over here.
Hell yeah. There needed to be more because the fucking stands were empty as shit Sunday. There's nobody there.
I still say that dive bomb SVG did was clean, and it's all Larson's fault for coming back to block late.
I I don't think it was clean, but I think Larson deserved it because he drives like a jackass every week, so it was deserved.
This is where you mute Kaysen, and he has to listen to everything we say to him.
Sorry, I was trying to look up viewership this week to see if it dipped.
I want to
Um,
see the last time Connor Zillage like raced somebody clean without wrecking them at a road course. Oh wait, it can't be
Please.
done.
I
talking
mean,
about Watkins Glen, that was clean. He just dived
Not
it in there,
even
and
not
SVG
even
came down
remotely
into
close.
him.
No.
are we just gonna forget about what SVG did to him at Chicago?
Did he wreck him?
He sent him into the fucking barrier on
Did he
turn
did
one.
he, did he wreck him?
Kind of.
Where did he finish?
Second.
Exactly. Shut up. Where did SVG finish at Watkins Glen? That's right, he didn't.
That's just a skill issue. Connor saved it off the wall, and SVG couldn't save it off the wall.
Off the wall.
What about Sonoma Joe?
Oh, when SVG allowed Connor to win instead of like diving it up the inside, but decided to let him win and just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna go around the outside and be nice."
Joe is reaching Chase Elliott fan levels here.
I want you to go back and
Nope.
watch that and tell me I'm wrong.
No, Joe. That's when Dale Jr. hit the button on SVG's car, remember, and he made it go slower.
Yeah, and it didn't go slow enough, and he still kept up with his ass.
Joe's just mad that an 18-year-old's the biggest competition to a 40-year-old.
You're wrong on both ages. SVG is the greatest road course driver we've ever seen in NASCAR, and you're just gonna have to live with it. In
That's
fact,
not Jeff Gordon.
in fact, this year, out of 579 laps at a road course, SVG's been in the top 5 for 497 of them.
It would be 585 if he didn't have Coda. And
Coda was bad.
there.
He still finished top 10, but it was bad.
Yeah, he had good long run speed at Coda. You could very much tell it looked like he was in a Colleague car still.
And as for Kyle Larson, he scored 49 points yesterday, which is case I need you to do some math for me.
Yeah.
Coda Larson had 10 points. Mexico City Larson had 2 points. Chicago Street Course he had 24 points. Sonoma he had 11 points, and Watkins Glen he had 2 points.
98.
49.
49. He
So
doubled
49
his
to the first
production.
five.
He doubled
Is
his
it
production.
98? 98 plus or is it what's the total of his
No,
road course points this year?
49 plus 49.
Okay.
Would be 98 total. Don't forget, actually, was that 2 at Mexico counting his fastest lap?
Yes, it is actually. And same with Watkins Glen.
Are we saying that Kyle Larson is a Roval merchant?
I think so.
That we were getting at?
And oh, go ahead, Casey.
Sorry, Joe. I do need SPG to break down at one road course race that involves Kyle Larson, so Kyle Larson can tie road course ace Chase Elliott in career wins at road courses.
I tell you what, I'll allow that to happen when he passes Dale Jr. in wins in the 88 car, which he is 4 away from.
So next year.
I I saw a stat that was like SVG and Dale Jarrett are now the only drivers of the 88 with 5 wins in a season.
Yep.
And then they like tacked on a stat that was like all drivers in the 88 who has 4 wins in a season, and they just said they could add on Dale Jr. to that.
It's like, I gotta get him in there.
Dale Jr. I mean, Dale Jarrett does not bring enough clicks.
Uh,
Yeah, they had to bring Dale Jr. in there for the clicks, and so the junior fans didn't burn down the post, basically.
and here you go, Kason. SVG becomes the first driver since Bobby Allison in 1982 to win multiple races over 15 seconds.
Davey Ellison?
Bobby Allison. It might be his
Donnie
brother. It
Allison?
might be his brother or something.
What
And
did you say about being a fat ass?
I just want to throw this out there because we're going back to Xfinity here. I want to give Jason a little Connor Zillage boner here. Connor Zillage's average finish in all the road courses for the Xfinity series this year. What do you think that is?
1.3 or something like that. 1.4.
It's 1.71.
I say because he won the Glen, one
Co-
Coda,
Sonoma,
one Roval, one Sonoma, second
Chicago,
at Chicago,
one Portland. And did he win Mexico?
No, he got fifth there because he tried to send it on Ty Gibbs.
It must have been a skill issue.
I want to
And
know.
him and Ty Gibbs were deciding that every restart was the last lap.
I want to know between SVG and Connor, the number 88, how many wins this makes total for the number 88 car in a year. It's like what,
It's 15.
15?
Yeah.
I wonder what the most is since the modern era between the Busch and Cup Series for a number.
It's got to be like a
It's
Kyle Busch
It's got to
Kyle
be
10 or something like that.
I looked it up.
18.
Kyle Busch, the record for most wins in an Xfinity series is 13.
Okay, so was that with the 54 or the
That was
18?
that was 2010, so it had to be the 18.
Yeah, so that's probably the record.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be a Kyle Busch car, but we're taking a little long on this, so we're gonna talk about some eliminated drivers. Unfortunately, and we had both 2311 cars eliminated, Reddick and Bubba. Bubba shouldn't have been eliminated, or if he was eliminated, it should have hurt a little less.
Joey Logano should have been eliminated twice in one week.
We can thank Denny Hamlin for letting Joey Logano into the next round twice. He had an opportunity to stop him, and both times he
What are you
did.
talking about? I didn't know he was 1 point out. Why did my crew not tell me he's 1 point out?
I wouldn't have passed him if I would have known.
Denny just admitting his race manipulation right then and there.
This is why we need to get rid of the playoffs.
And someone else was eliminated that I already forgot about. Oh, Cindric.
Yeah.
Just absolutely doesn't matter.
He had a horrible day. That man, I just look up and see the
round.
2 cars off track about every other lap.
We need to pit.
Yeah, it was a derby guy kind of day for
Joey Logano's 16.2 average finish moves on. When you look at the rest of the guys that are still around, it makes it not look as bad because Denny 13.6, Blaney 14.4, Larson 13.7, Byron 13.4, Bell 11.7, Chase, Briscoe and Elliott 12 and 12.4, then Joey 16.2.
My favorite thing about these playoffs is that Chase Briscoe is the only driver who's finished in the top 10 in every playoff race thus far, and is currently, what, 21 behind the cut line?
Mine's
Yes.
14.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Joey's negative
I have it
24.
pulled up here. Yeah, Joey's negative 24, both Chase's negative 14, Bell -4, Byron +4, Larson +4, Blaney +6, Denny +8.
So
Now it's time to play our favorite game of who's getting eliminated. Sorry, Chris, did you want to say something first?
I just would like to point out 3 of the guys with the best average finish all year are currently below the cut line.
What?
Math, age points, playoff points. We love them. Um, so I want to know who's your picks to get eliminated this round. I
Uh,
will start here. I'm going. We get rid of the Wicked Witch Joey because it's not his year this year. He can make the Elite Eight. He just can't win it. Byron, I think, is out. He just hasn't had much speed in the playoffs, and Hendrick itself's just been kind of off. I feel like since May, honestly. I think Byron's out though because he's been. I think Larson and Chase have been both better than him. Having said that, though, I think Chase Elliott's out as well. I just don't love the tracks for him. They're not bad, but I don't love them. And wild card, I'm going Blaney's out too. I think Blaney's on a tear right now, but he has been probably in the playoffs in the last like 3 to 5 years has been possibly the luckiest driver. And I think if he has an off day at Vegas and maybe Martinsville, he's probably going to be in a must win. I think he gets involved in a big wreck at Dega, which realistically, Dega is going to probably kill for these drivers itself.
which is what NASCAR wants.
Which is 100% what NASCAR wants. But I got my final four, I guess, is Denny, Larson, Bell, and Briscoe. So 3 Gibbs cars and Larson, I think. And I'm just kind of giving that a wild card guess at some point between, I mean, Blaney, Chase, I think I have a good chat. I really think Byron and Joey are my least likely of the two. But again,
I
Byron has also shown to be quite lucky at times on these plate tracks. So
I'm going with Logano, Briscoe, Byron, and Larson out. Something just tells me Larson's either going to sneak through with a win here at Vegas or Martinsville, or it's just going to go all horribly wrong for him. But those, like all Hendrick cars, have just been kind of down on speed. But Elliott right now just seems to be capitalizing better than the rest of them. Um, and I also think he has the best chance of staying alive on a plate track, maybe other than Byron out of the Hendrick cars.
the only thing with Larson is he's been surprisingly good kind of at plate tracks this year.
That
Even
is a
outside
good
of
point.
Atlanta, he's survived all of them. He's been. It's almost like he's just had kind of crappy luck his entire career, and this year he's been fine. I do think Chase has a pretty. I think it's one of those. Either Larson or Chase are making it. I don't think both of them are, and I don't think Byron is. Chris, I do agree with you.
Um, I honestly, Hamlin might be out. Like, I kind of want to pick Hamlin to be out because he is just so ass at these plate tracks if he survives them or not. Like, he just hangs out in the back all day and just waits for the wreck to happen. And he's usually either involved in it when he tries to start coming up through the pack, or he just never gets up to the front. There's a big wreck never happens, and he just finishes poorly. So I don't really love Hamlin's chances, but he goes to Vegas, which he's pretty good at, and Martinsville, which he's also pretty good at. So I don't know. I do think one of these Penske cars will win either Vegas or Martinsville, though. And then I think a Hendrick car wins the other one. So I guess that's my best predictions there.
I hope you're ready for the lamest Phoenix race that could possibly happen, and there's been a lot of them. I
Is it
got
gonna be 2 Gibbs cars and 2 Penske
no, it's
cars?
going to be 2 Gibbs cars and 2 Hendrick cars. I'm saying it's going to be Danny, Bell, Chase, Elliott, and Kyle Larson at Phoenix. So that eliminates Blaney, Byron, Briscoe, and Logano.
So we all have
If that
Logano.
happens, are you guys?
Sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say if that happens, if Joe's theory happens, are you ready for a Beller Larson championship? Because that's 1,000% happening.
That's no, because Bell's gonna blow a rotor like he did the last time. Then Chase and Denny are gonna reignite their feud, which means Larson gets the championship again. And everyone's like, "Oh, he's the
Do you
greatest."
mean?
Max who? That comes back.
Do you mean Bell? You mean Bell's gonna blow a rotor, and then Alex Bowman is gonna get another 2-year extension on his contract when he either blocks or wrecks Denny or both.
That's right.
Oh, Ally Bank really loves him. They said we have to sign him till 2028 now when Connor's contract's up mysteriously.
Yeah, we're getting for the last time at Phoenix, which I hope is the last forever time for it being the last race of the season. We're getting the worst final drivers ever, which I will say all the drivers that I named, they all lead in top fives this year, I think.
Was Byron
No.
and Logano the only two we all unanimously picked out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did Casey, you picked Briscoe to get in, right?
Yep. I was only pick Briscoe.
Okay. So that means Logano and Byron are making it in, and then just
I
We're
did
gonna
see something. It was like you're Joe Gibbs and you have 3 cars in, you're Rick Hendrick and you have 3 cars in. You know there's like no chance of being a Penske car. Do you just unleash Alex Bowman and Ty Gibbs on them the rest of the playoffs?
you know my theory is for Talladega, whoever wins Vegas, whatever, be it
It's
like a Blaney or a Danny or
it's
a
Blaney, Larson,
Larson,
or Denny probably. One of those two's probably winning Vegas.
whichever team, be it that didn't win or the one that did win, they're gonna use the other car like Ty, Cindric, or Bowman to bog down the line at Talladega, and it's gonna piss
It's
the
gonna
other
be
team off.
it's gonna be really funny when either Bowman or Ty Gibbs do that and then end up actually winning the race because there's some late race push.
So it's gonna
Because if there
be
was ever a if there's ever a Bowman or Ty Gibbs way to win a race, it's gonna be where they're just trying to catastrophically destroy some other team and they end up actually winning the race.
it's gonna be like Logano and Cindric nose to tail and like on the front row on the inside, and Ty Gibbs is on the inside behind them, and all 3 Gibbs cars are up top. You know for a fact Ty Gibbs is gonna be like, oh, I missed the shift.
oops.
Oh no.
No, actually, Denny's the leading Gibbs car, and he wrecked at Vegas, so he's like -20. Ty Gibbs just has the best shift of his career to push the Penske car.
To eliminate him.
He's not even gonna get in trouble. That's the thing.
We're gonna do fire me. Oh man, Talladega is gonna be such a shit show.
Oh, it always is.
That's
I
how a wreck's gonna happen at the end. Someone's gonna be trying to play some fucking games to get their teammate in the
I
playoff.
ah driver playing games at a plate track late in a race. Could it be Joey time to shine? It's gonna be Joey and Brad up there, just like the good old days of every plate race ever.
I think
Then they're gonna wreck each other.
it's gonna be FCL level games being played at Talladega.
Oh yeah.
Everyone pretend Dead Man's leading the points. Go.
You already know it's gonna end up with Joey, Brad. You're gonna get Ricky Stenhouse up there. It's like
Is
what
it-
has happened at every single plate track this year. And then there's just gonna be a massive wreck at the end. Then they're gonna red flag it. And then we're gonna be left with like Cody Ware in 6th place, and it's gonna be like Larson, Denny, Cody Ware, Austin Dillon.
I can't wait for Cody Ware to push Denny into the next round.
Oh man, he'd have to take everything bad that he said about him.
Cole Custer will be up there for no reason at all.
Yeah, but he'll be
Probably
up
like,
there to not pass Joey.
And don't
yeah,
forget
and then
about
there'll be
Michael
like,
McDowell, who's going to cause a wreck on the last lap trying to win.
as there's 8 cars left in the field. Then there's gonna be one of either Zane Smith or Gregson, not both, but one.
No, you're forgetting the mysterious driver
Um,
of this guy. Usually, for some godly reason, I always see him doing pretty well at Talladega, and I hate him for it. Riley Herbst.
is it Riley Herbst?
Yes.
Yeah, I said he'll make his appearance now that the other 2311 cars have both been eliminated. He'll randomly be like the fastest car at Talladega because he loves to pull something like that out.
What's going to be funny is when SVG wins this race.
I love it.
There's
Oi,
like
oi,
No,
Ross.
there-
I'm on a hot lap.
there's 12 cars left, and SVG is gonna be one of them. Um, yeah, then we'll get like Todd Gilliland up there too, or something like that.
The even funnier outcome to all of this is Suarez being up there, and then him just like Leroy Jenkins is it, just like not giving a fuck about anybody, because it doesn't matter who he pushes to the win, because
If he's gonna
whoever
be
he
in a
pushes,
College Dodge next year.
yeah, whoever he pushes to the win is probably who's going to hire him next year. So
The top five will be Riley Herbst, Noah Gregson, Cole Custer, Ty Dillon, and Todd Gilliland, all battling it out.
Meanwhile, we have the battle of 7th and 9th of Larson and Denny, and they're like half a second off cars.
The ultimate dream is no one in the final 8 win Vegas.
Josh
And,
Berry pulls one out again.
and everybody in the final 8 crashes at Talladega within the first 25 laps.
that's honestly the best case scenario.
Everyone goes to Martinsville
Oh,
separated by like 5 points.
you know how much NASCAR would love that though?
They'd be like, we got to keep this format.
Yeah, Chris. If you were worried about this format being kept before, if this scenario plays out, we're getting a 5-year extension. And they're not even gonna go to 3 races. They're keeping it at 1.
It's the Principal Skinner meme was like, no, it's the fans that are wrong.
Am I out of touch?
Well,
Uh,
moving on to our preview of Vegas, since that took a while.
Oh, we're
do we
actually
have
doing
We
that?
already said,
Are we
yeah.
doing that?
we doing news?
Oh, yeah, I guess there is news.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me write this down. News. All right. Go ahead, news.
um, the 88 car will be split by Raja Caruth and
So true Daytona winner.
Parker Kligerman. I don't know if it's actually been confirmed or not, but it seems pretty heavily confirmed, if not fully.
The Daily Downforce would never lie to me.
So that's interesting. No Daniel Suarez in the 88. Parker getting a 10 to 12, 10 to 15 race deal.
I think it's like 15, maybe.
Yeah, so pretty good chunk of the schedule, which is pretty exciting. Considering he ran like all of what 2 races this year, if that, in the Xfinity Series. For when I'm excited, he looked good in the junior car. He gets for the first time in his maybe career, honestly, good equipment.
Yeah, he's no
Anyone
longer
else? Any other thoughts on that?
Parker being no longer being confined to the big machine racing team. I'm proud of him. If I could own a team and hire someone, it would be Parker. I'm like, get out there.
Next up, we have Spires announced for their 7 truck at Talladega. JJ Yaley will be piloting the truck.
Don't you mean Christopher Beltram Hernandez Yaley?
2009
JJ
F1
out of that?
champion. Um, so that'll be, I don't know, something different, I guess. Morgan Shepherd is asking for birthday cards to be sent to him. Please go send birthday cards, not gifts, but birthday cards, according to Cindy Shepard, to P.O. Box 623, Conover, North Carolina
On over.
28613. Any and all birthday cards, Conover, whatever, don't care.
What is it?
Conover. P.O. Box 623, Conover, North Carolina 28613. No presents, just cards. It's his 84th birthday on Sunday, October 12th, according to Cindy Shepard.
So it's come over?
Yes.
Oh.
We already
I
talked about Long John Silver's.
I had one more thing to add to that case in about Morgan Shepherd. He was
Yes.
hanging out with Kurt Busch actually a couple days ago, and
They weren't driving.
oh, I just saw they were
Kurt
hanging
Busch
out and they were
wasn't.
taking photos, and I was like, for 84, you just look bad.
I mean, he's still kicking and getting around at 84. I think that's pretty solid.
I can only hope. As you were about my favorite restaurant.
Long John Silver's, we already covered it. Depressing. Apparently, we're not even doing fish anymore. We're just gonna go to be a basic ass chicken restaurant and be bankrupt in 3 years. So,
Are they just doing just chicken?
No, they're doing
I don't know. I think
Okay.
they're just focusing more on chicken now and less on seafood, from the sounds of it.
I will say, if SVG can pull off a top 10 here, I will be on this pod with Long John Silver's.
I'm holding you to it.
So, one thing I wanted to get into was the debate over the playoffs. So, before I get to this next piece of news, which is probably the last piece of news, I saw someone liken the playoffs in NASCAR to, say you're in the Super Bowl. Last year was the Eagles and Chiefs. You're out there like the Eagles. You're up by like 15, whatever, in the second quarter, Joe. And then all of a sudden, the 6-win Oakland Raiders, or I guess Las Vegas Raiders, come on the track and cause a caution. Oh, now you're penalized. You don't have the ball anymore.
That happens, man.
I thought it was a hilarious metaphor because in NASCAR saying they need to play off like other sports. Well, we're heading to Las Vegas this week. We're into the round of 8 in the playoffs. For some reason, Catherine Lake has decided it's a good time to come back to the Cup Series and run another race.
Kason, you mentioned the Las Vegas Raiders. I think you mean the Birmingham Stallions. Or maybe the Montreal Alouettes, because
I like the Rough Riders from the CFL.
yeah,
And the Rough Riders.
what about
I
the
don't know.
Ottawa Red Blacks?
Yeah.
I personally think Catherine Legg is a better oval driver than Geno Smith is a quarterback, Chris.
I'm a huge Argonauts fan.
What about let's throw it back to NFL Europe. It's like the what were they? The Frankfurt Galaxy.
I didn't know there was an NFL Europe.
Hey, that's what Jake Delhomme played in for a little bit, I believe.
I don't know who that
I think
is.
it's like a couple year period. Well, and my final topic of news, back to the playoff format. Larry McReynolds says, why in the world would there even be a thought of changing this playoff format? Makes no sense.
Is that what I sent you?
It was I don't know.
I don't care.
Some term of a bomb, and it starts with a J or.
It's a bomber bomb.
The bomber bomb from Joe.
They need to put Larry McReynolds in the broadcast booth for Fox as one of the three men up there, and then take away his phone and don't let him into it like near a microphone for the rest of the week, for the whole season.
Just hide him in the Hollywood Hotel with Chris Myers.
Bring Jeff Hammond in there too, please.
No, keep him away from the track.
Oh,
So that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
But there's a reason for it.
Holy hell, Chris! The Jigs are actually going to win this game probably.
oh,
Uh,
There's 16 seconds left, and the Chiefs have the ball on their 17-yard line.
oof.
They do have 3 timeouts, but
is
they're
there
down 3.
is there any actual news like about the playoff format changing besides
No,
them saying it's gonna change?
It's not going to come
there
out until the
is
year.
no news on that. I guess technically we do have news on Riley Herbst also DQing, but nobody cares.
I
'Cause
kind of brought that up earlier.
Wait, he
imagine
DQ'd?
being
Yeah, I
yeah,
brought it up earlier.
he was underweight.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
About 17 pounds.
He
Huh.
pulled an Alex Bowman, except for he didn't finish in the top 10 like Alex Bowman. At least got a top 10 out of it. He got like, didn't he get like 30 seconds or something like that?
Yeah, he finished the race like on all the laps, but Kyle Busch tried his best to stop him.
Yeah, well, anyways, I guess back to playoff format. I don't have any real news um about that other than people are once again saying because we had something exciting happen, which was the last couple laps between Joey and Ross, that your whole season should come down to 5 laps at the Roval.
We do have one more piece of news, Kason,
What's that?
and it's that how every NASCAR team owner has free will,
Forgot about that.
and they're writing everything out of their own free will. There isn't a gun pointed to their heads at all. And also, I think NASCAR requested a mediator, I think, today.
They
Oh
requested
yes, tonight.
Request what?
a different one. They
Oh,
already had. They want a
oh,
different one.
oh, they just wanted a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
So that guy wasn't on their side, so they wanted a different one. All right. So I read that wrong. Okay. I'm just glad all the team owners have free will and they can think for themselves.
I'm almost positive they locked Carl Long into some room and threatened to ban him from the sport again for another 10 years if he did not write that little blurb. They said, Carl, if you shill, we'll give you a charter.
Does that mean I can get Quinn Huff?
The best we can do is Josh Balicki.
I'll take it. I'll take it. You can have what's in the box, or a charter's a charter, but the mystery box could be anything.
It could even be another charter. uh, Speaking of Josh Balicki, man was doing great at the Roval until he wasn't. I think he got spun out coming out of the hairpin, but just wanted to shout out Josh Balicki there.
Good for him, man.
Well, y'all want to preview? Holy shit, Mahomes.
Did you just do something really dumb?
No, he just launched the ball fucking 60, 65 yards in the fucking air. Just moonballed
He
it.
does have an absolute cannon of an arm. Well, anyways, on to Las Vegas. If I'm not mistaken, we just have Cup and Xfinity, right? We don't have trucks.
That'd be correct.
And Xfinity, previous winner this year, All Geier. Cup, previous winner this year, Josh Berry.
Which I still think that race is actually rated one of the highest finishes so far this year.
Yeah, probably.
I have no thoughts on either race, truthfully.
Is the Xfinity
I
race at night?
yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I have no thoughts other than am. I think I've said this like 5 times, and I probably jinxed him 5 times, but I'm really expecting Kyle Larson to come out here and just obliterate the field one of these races, and where better to do it than one of his historical best tracks.
Jason, we've seen this before. It's either a Joey win
Joe, don't.
or it's a Bell Larson finish.
But Joe, I've said this like 5 times this year that It's gonna come out here and just obliterate the field at a certain track, and it's only happened once.
Hasten. I'm just trying to help you get to your 18 wins this year. All right. I know you're still at like 9, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick sucks. He's in the Alex Bowman tier of drivers now
That's a strong big
after
three
this
you picked.
season. Yeah, we're gonna kick him out and we're gonna replace him with SVG.
The what was your big three again? Your big four?
Um,
Your big
big
three?
four
That's four.
was Reddick, Bell, Larson, and Byron.
Who would have thought that it was Bell, SVG, Hamlin?
Yeah, Bell, SVG, Hamlin, and Larson. Even though I think Larson has what, 4
I'm gonna look.
or 3?
Larson has 3.
Bristol,
Wait, how many does Byron have?
2.
you.
Oh, so what you're saying is Bubba and SVG are a better duo than Byron and Larson?
Yes. It's Denny, SVG, Bell. Bell has 4. SVG and Denny have 5. And then your next 3 would be Blaney and Larson.
Oh, I will say apparently on Facebook, I haven't been on Facebook, but apparently on Facebook, according to one of the NASCAR pages I follow on Reddit, apparently the boomers have now decided that SVG is one of their favorite drivers because now they can post SVG in 1 year has twice as many wins as Bubba in his career.
Combined, they have 6 this year.
Hey, that's how many SVG's got in his career. Man, we're good.
That's like the stat. I forgot what the other player was, but it's like Kobe and some other player combined for like 83 points on his 81 point game. Um, so if we're done talking about Vegas, we got 2 more things tonight, I guess, unless we're gonna do a top 3 then 3. Um, we're gonna give an update for our pick'em. Kaysen, you are wiping everybody out right now. You got the lead in all 3 series. You have 8 truck wins to Joe and I's 7. You have 11 Xfinity wins to Joe and I's 10. To me, 8 to Joe. Joe, you have to win out. You
I have one thing to say to that. I want to recount.
you have to win out in Xfinity. In Cup case, you have 12. Joe has 11. I have 10. I believe if you get one more, Joe's still in it. I would be out of it.
I would like to say, even though Kaysen picked SVG for the Roval, picking Larson was a pretty good pick.
I'm pissed because when we did our picks for trucks last week, I was gonna pick Brent Cruz and I completely forgot about it when we started doing our picks. And I saw he like qualified and practiced so well. I was like, "Fuck!" I foiled myself. Then he was running up front that whole time. I'm like, "Fuck!"
You ended up like, oh, I picked time and everything's okay.
No, I picked fucking Kligerman.
Oh,
Yeah, I went. I already picked time.
it was in fact not Heim time.
Well, I get first pick since Mayor shit the bed, thankfully, for Xfinity, and I will be going Austin Hill. Give me Austin Hill for Xfinity. Joe, you are up next.
I'm gonna take Jesse Love.
To save your season, you go Jesse Love. Very interesting. Kaysen.
Um, 1 second here.
Kaysen, pick Daniel Hamrick.
Thinking he's gonna pick Sammy Smith.
No, he's gonna pick Trevor Bayne.
Um, have they released the entry list?
Yeah, they did.
Is there a certain person in the 19 car?
Yeah, his name is Eric.
Yeah, give me Eric.
Come on,
Little
Austin Hill. I need you here.
little did Kaysen know its name is really Eric Sawalage. It's William's brother.
I'll take Williams' brother over Bonsignor, or whatever his name is.
Bonsignor.
For Cup, I get to go first because Allmendinger also. I think he got top 10, but he finished backwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Byron here. Joe.
I'm gonna go. Did I take Bell this playoffs?
You've already taken Bell, yes.
Fudge, dude. I'm gonna take Joey Logano to
Jason.
save my season.
Well, I'm just looking at pick Taylor, Magano, Bowman.
The trick is when you pick Joey, if he crashes, you win, and if he wins, I win. So, no matter what, I win.
Um, Last time we were in Vegas, only Byron Larson and Chase Elliott were the playoff drivers still alive in the top 10. Bell was 12th, Logano 15th, Briscoe 17th, Denny 25th, Ryan Blaney 35th. Having said all that, we got Byron, we got Joey. You said if I win this week in Cup, I clinch, Chris. At least a tie,
No,
right? Oh, you don't
you'd
cringe?
be. I could tie you still. Joe could beat you and pass you still, but he'd have to win out. If you win this week, it's gonna one of us is gonna have to win out essentially.
Well, I'm going to throw it to one of the most clutch drivers I know who ended up third here in the spring, Ryan Preece.
The battle of garbage this week.
He
Okay,
got
guys.
third here. He's going to do better.
Um, I have trivia for you this week. So what I was working on when you guys were yapping about the Xfinity race. So try to bang through this quick. So I'm for each one of these, I'm probably gonna give you a couple guesses and right try to move on since we're kind of pushing time here. Um, so question one, and this is just gonna be whoever wants to answer it first,
Hang
and
on.
then we'll
Oh, go
alternate.
ahead. Never mind.
You good?
Yeah, I was just writing down a time.
All right. Every winner of the fall Xfinity race at Las Vegas has won a NASCAR Cup Series race except one driver. Who is this driver?
Every driver that's won a fall Xfinity race has won a Cup race, except for one driver.
Yes.
Justin Allgaier.
No. Jason.
Um,
The
trying to
silence
think
is
who the
deafening.
I'm trying to think of people that would have won a race there in the Xfinity Series.
Rick Crawford.
Riley Herbst.
It is Riley Herbst. Jason, you got it. Jason's up with 1 point right now. Joe, you have a. Can someone keep track of these points? No, fuck it, I'll do it. I got it.
I'll put my pen
Joe
away.
gives himself 1 point for that one.
Yeah, I get 1 point for comedy.
What
2
driver?
points.
What driver won his last ever Xfinity race at Las Vegas?
This is Joe's spiel.
This is my bit.
Said his last ever Xfinity race at Las Vegas, Chris.
Yes, Xfinity.
Joshua Berry.
It's not going to be an active driver, but no.
You mean the future O'Reilly series?
This driver is retired. They have to be retired.
Morgan Shepherd.
Not Morgan Shepherd.
I don't think
Joe.
Morgan Shepherd ever raced at Las Vegas.
He definitely did. He had that 89 car for forever.
Did he? I thought he was retired.
Morgan
Didn't he run
Shepherd
until he
raced
was?
until like 2013, Joe.
Did
2014.
I
he?
was gonna say, didn't
Yes.
he run
God
until he
damn.
was like second something?
Let me look, but y'all keep guessing.
Um, he's retired. David Green.
Not David Green. By the way, Morgan Shepherd ran his last Xfinity Series race in 2019 at Indy.
I didn't ask about
At the
Indy. I
age
asked about Vegas.
at the age of 79. No, 78.
At the age of 6'7".
What about Jimmy Spencer?
Not Jim Spencer. Um,
This is Xfinity, right?
yeah, this is Xfinity, but I will. The hint is this is driver's last NASCAR win in any series.
Elliott Sadler.
Not Elliott Sadler, Jason,
Elliot Sawyer.
not Elton Sawyer. All right, we're to the open round, rapid fire. I give you
uh,
15 seconds.
Tim Fedewa, I choose you.
No, no,
Greg Biffle.
no,
Kurt Busch.
no,
Carl Edwards.
no.
Uh, Greg Biffle.
All right, time's up. It was Mark Martin is who we were looking for.
Ah,
2011.
that's not as
For
entertaining.
some reason, oh no, he didn't win that. He almost won the 55, right?
Yeah.
Like at New Hampshire or something.
Chris gets a point on my scoreboard for getting it right.
Hey, I'm gonna add that. Hold on. I have 1 point to Kason's, 1 to Joe's 0. um, who are the first 2 drivers to win a NASCAR Xfinity race at Las Vegas?
Repeat that one.
Who are the first 2 drivers to win a NASCAR Xfinity Series race
Okay.
at Las Vegas?
Uh, David Green.
Close, but no. Kason.
Oh, it's Mike Wallace. He said they're related.
Jeff Green.
Yeah, Jeff Green is 1. That is correct.
This is
I was gonna
bullshit.
say Austin Green.
I deserve half a point because you said close and gave him the hint.
Who's the other one?
Oh, sorry, I meant David Starr, actually.
Jeff Burton.
Not Jeff Burton.
Mark Martin.
Not Mark Martin.
Jack Sprague.
Not Jack Sprague. Kason, 1 more for the 15-second round.
Gotta be 90s, I'm guessing.
It'd
Yep.
be 98,
Jeff
99.
Green won.
97, I think.
Oh, they went there the year before?
Green won in 97. This driver won in 98.
So Cup win started there in 98 then.
I think they both started in 97. I could be right. It's 97, 98, one of the two.
Okay.
Give me Junior.
Not Dale Jr. 15-second round starting now. Rapid fire.
Greg Biffle.
Oh.
This is the part where
Matt
Bomber's
Kenseth.
like, it's this guy. It's Johnny Benson.
No.
It's
2.
it's Ron Hornaday Jr.
Not Ron Hornaday. The answer we were looking for is Jimmy Spencer.
Chris gets a point.
When
Should have
Casey,
known.
when you said Jimmy Spencer for the last one, I was like, holy fuck, Casey, please say guess this.
I needed 2 weeks in a row of randomly guessing Jimmy Spencer for no reason.
Don't worry, Kason. One day we'll get the Rick Crawford question right.
Who has the most wins in NASCAR Xfinity Series at Las Vegas? Who has the most wins in the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Las Vegas? Sorry, I wrote that one down like a dumbass.
Jeff Burton.
Not Jeff Burton, no.
Kyle Busch.
Not Kyle Busch, no.
Dennis Hamlin.
Not Denny Hamlin.
Mark Martin.
It is Mark Martin, that is correct.
Oh man, I sucked this week.
So you
Who are the
it's like
only
pretty serious question. You guessed 2 people. You just guessed Mark Martin and you guessed Mark Martin, you guessed Kyle Busch, and then you guessed Jimmy Spencer.
Jimmy Spencer's the backup's backup.
Who are the only NASCAR Cup Series drivers with multiple wins at Las Vegas who have never won a championship?
Dennis Hamlin.
Dennis Hamlin.
Not Denny, no. Both of you.
Oh, I say which one of ours guess was wrong. This is the Cup Series now.
Yeah, we are in the Cup Series, yes.
Is this like active or all time?
All time.
It's Josh Berry.
What?
What?
Cup Series. Multiple wins in the Cup Series.
I didn't hear the word multiple, so I'm giving myself a point. I have what you call selective hearing.
Jason,
Um, Edwards.
Carl Edwards is one.
Uh, Jeff Burton.
Jeff Burton is the other one.
Yeah, take that, Kaysen.
All right, we got 3 answers left, 2 questions. Only one NASCAR Cup Series race at Las Vegas has been shortened due to rain. Who won this race?
Jeff Burton.
It is Jeff Burton.
Take that, Kaysen. I'm on the come up.
Who are the only drivers to win the Xfinity Series race and the Cup Series race at Las Vegas in the same weekend?
Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin, no. That is incorrect.
Kyle Busch.
Not Kyle Busch, no.
Um,
You each get one more before we do the rapid fire.
the same weekend. Matt Kenseth.
Not Matt Kenseth, no.
Mark Martin.
Nope, not Mark Martin. 15 seconds, rapid fire.
Shit, dude.
Kyle Larson.
No.
I was gonna guess him too. I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
3,
One here.
2,
Kurt Busch.
1, no, and no. Time's up. We were looking for Jeff Burton in 2000 and Brad Keselowski in 2014. 3 questions in a row where Jeff Burton was the answer. Score is now Kaysen 4, me 4, Joe 2.
How do you have 4?
Because that was 2.
Ah!
All right, Kaysen, here's the tiebreaker. You have to get this, Joe. You cannot help him with this. This is the bonus question, tiebreaker. What team won 5 of the first 7 NASCAR Cup Series races at Las Vegas?
If I get it right, I get 5 points.
Would it have been Roush?
It would have been Roush Racing, Kaysen. Yes, you were the winner this week. Congratulations.
Wrong. It was Roush Fenway Racing.
It's actually Roush Racing at the time.
Nope.
Yeah, Joe.
It was Roush
Boston.
South Racing. Like it was like their offshoot of Penske. Yeah.
It wasn't Boston Red Sox Racing yet.
If you would have said RFK, I would have said no.
Can't believe this. I can't believe I lost trivia, and I can't believe Chris stole my bit.
I can't believe Chris stole your bit. I can't believe that he's Jeff Burton like for 30 questions, and I can't believe Jimmy Spencer was an answer.
I was just going through these. I'm like, holy fuck, Jeff Burton was good here.
Yeah, he was.
So got to use him a lot. One of these days, I'm just gonna like have one driver be the same. Like that's just gonna be the only answer. It's just one driver, and it's all gonna be Rick Crawford.
I just can't wait for Jimmy Spencer Day.
So just Daytona and Talladega then, huh?
Essentially.
That's
Tune
my
in for next week.
Day. No, next week's gonna be Ricky Stenhouse Day when he brings out the what driver never won a championship but has won all 4 iterations of Daytona and Talladega.
Sad state of affairs here.
And for those listening at home and watching at home, Bomber, you are the winner. Congratulations.
You did it, Bomber. I'm so proud of you.
Bomber actually is the biggest loser because he gets opportunities to come on the pod and actually win every trivia ever.
Which makes me even more proud.
He's coming on.
Gotta work.
He's coming on for Jeopardy. Or off-season Jeopardy.
Now he'll find a way out of that one too.
I would like
a hot lap with.
I would like to propose the 999 challenge in the World Series.
Let's do it. I'm down. We can have the radio call on.
I was just gonna put the on the screen the balls and strike ticker on MLB.com.
I'm down if you guys are.
Let's do it.
It's 9 Jimmy Spencer questions.
9 Rick Crawford questions.
It's
no,
the
not 8. Not 9 years old.
9999 challenge.
9 random wins by named driver.
Only by drivers that have ever driven the number 9. Who drove for Ray Everham in 2006 at Las Vegas in the number 9 Xfinity car?
That actually been a car.
Huh?
That would have been a Roush car at the time.
In 2006,
Would it
Xfinity.
have been?
I said Ray Everham.
Would it have been a Roush car? Because the Roush had the 9 for a while.
No,
Next.
no, because they didn't have the 9 anymore.
Oh, okay, so they dropped it for them. Damn. It wouldn't have been let me guess Aaron Crocker.
It is Aaron Crocker.
Well, are we doing a top 3 or
Well, I suppose.
um since Kaysen's going to Ireland tomorrow, um
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Wednesday tomorrow.
let's do a top 3 countries you'd most like to visit. I don't know if we've done this one, have we?
Well, I can answer Joe's already. Number
America, American,
three.
America.
No, number 3 is Canada. Just for Tim Hortons.
I got a Timmy's right down the street from me. I don't need to
Oh,
go.
sorry. Number 2 is Michigan International Speedway. Number
Yep.
1's Indianapolis.
Those are my favorite countries. What time was that? I'll just say 1:30, 30. Top 3. All right, go ahead. My top 3. You want me to go first?
Go ahead, Joe.
Top 3
Uh,
countries that aren't in the USA.
okay. My top
I'll,
3.
I'll take Puerto Rico as an answer, as an acceptable answer, since
That
you have to.
Nah, that's still America, even though
Yeah,
some
it
people
is.
don't think it is. um, number 3, just because it's so close, I'm gonna put it at number 3. Canada, but that's for obvious reasons. Because I love hockey and I love the Timmies and I like poutine.
Get the
Rumor has
fuck
it-
out of here.
Rumor has it that Joe wants to go to a Toronto Maple Leafs game someday.
I do actually want to go there, even though it's expensive as shit. Number 2, I would like to go to Japan. Around Hiroshima, around Tokyo, around there.
Number one's gonna be Thailand. I know why. I'm on the
No,
Joe's
number
gonna go on the
number
righteous Joe
one.
Stones and just want to go to gym Thailand.
number 1 is going to surprise you, but number 2 is Japan. I like their food. I like how futuristic everything is over there. You can get,
Joe would just
dude, you can get panties in a vending machine there.
That is a true fact.
All right.
Joe is
Well,
gonna
All the different kinds of Kit Kats that I buy at the Japanese store sold me on Japan.
Hey, what's your favorite one of those, Joe?
Oh, the Kit Kats?
Yes.
I found it. Well, the worst one they make is the wasabi one. That's awful.
That's not good. I've tried that one.
Fuck, I can't remember. It was in a dark red bag. I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was like strawberry or something. I was like, I thought it was gonna be disgusting. It turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah, some of those are actually really good.
Yeah, but they're expensive as shit. It's like a little Kit Kat about that big, and it's like
Yeah.
$5. So I was like, God damn. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna ask if you were just gonna fly to Japan and then just go to your hotel and watch all the anime you can there.
Oh, I don't need to do that. I got Crunchyroll, and it's $8 a month. I can watch all the anime I want. And number 1 may surprise you. Where do you think that
Korea.
is? It's not Australia.
North Korea,
Boy,
No.
he's taking a hot lap.
Iran.
I would love to go to Sweden. Sweden sounds so great. It may be the Stockholm syndrome.
I feel like Joe has ulterior motives here.
Like Sweden, like everything about it sounds pretty great. Like even like the reforms that they have for like actual people that do bad shit. Like the whole like you have to go into the military and serve, and they still don't guarantee you a gun when you get out because they don't trust you. Like there's something that about Sweden that's like so trusting and untrustworthy. And I'm like, I'm in. I want to go. This reminds me a little bit of me.
Kason.
Back to your Japan though, quick Joe. Are you hoping NASCAR makes a return there when you can visit there?
Oh man, if NASCAR could go to Japan, I would love it. Finally, someone can dethrone Mike Skinner. All these
As
years.
Kason, I can go.
as
I
okay,
figured
good.
out my three. I was stalling, but I figured out my third one.
This is North Korea, Cuba, and
Well,
Russia.
I did contemplate Cuba because I'm kind of fascinated how they have just like all the old cars and stuff that they just have to keep fixing instead of getting new ones. Because
They all drive
See,
Chevrolet Bel Airs.
I actually really wanted to go to Cuba until I was like doing research on people that have like been to Cuba, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of cool as a tourist, but then you just feel really bad for everyone as they're like in the bread line, and you're like eating a 5-star meal for like $10.
hey, that's a cultural victory. We won. We won the Cold War. You get to relish that. Gosh, I'm an asshole. Number three. See, I don't like planes or boats. I don't like water really. That's the, but
What about trains and automobiles?
I hate flying. I hate everything about this planet.
Yeah,
um
Joe's gonna be like Carl Edwards sailing over to Japan and Sweden in his boat.
I'm gonna be like John Madden, driving my bus everywhere.
my number three is gonna be Italy. Cool racetracks. Got
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not Mussolini. I mean,
uh, uh, I will say with Italy, apparently there's like it's just common there. My brother was telling me because he's been there, but he didn't actually get to do this because he wasn't old enough to just like rent a Ferrari and go rip around a racetrack.
see, that'd be sick. Like, I'd want to go to
Like
Monza and
in
shit.
Milan and stuff like that. You can just like, oh yeah, you can just rent a Ferrari or a Lamborghini and just go rip around the racetrack. And it actually wasn't. It was expensive, but like it was something like if you save enough to go on that trip, you could definitely do. It
You're
was
just
like
gonna
a
go to
couple hundred
Imola.
dollars.
I'm gonna
Something.
so number three was Italy. I guess your next two is Germany and Japan.
No, it's actually Austria-Hungary. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Um, number two is Ireland. Kason seems pretty cool.
Did you
I
point
don't
at
know.
your facial hair?
I did finger guns.
Oh, I thought you were like this. Like,
Yeah, no. Ireland. Definitely not for the any car bombs or anything.
oh, the
Chris is
drink, the
part of
drink.
Yeah, the drink.
yeah, part
No
of an organization.
armies or anything.
No
No
IRA over
Republicans.
there.
No, the only IRA I know is what Kaysen does for me. Uh,
He takes out
uh,
your enemies.
it's something with finances, so I don't know.
He financially destroys them.
I actually
um,
funneled Chris's money into an IRA, but it's actually to the IRA.
my car is gonna explode. I'm gonna just be like, Kaysen, Ringenberg. Um, and Joe, number one, we can go to Canada together because Canada seems pretty cool. I don't have to get on any planes or
Get out of
boats.
here, you hoser.
Canada pretty cool. They still got oval stock car racing and Canadian football, which they've ruined Canadian football. So I don't know if I'd want to go to one of those games anymore. But
I heard Chris just wants to go to Montreal.
no, hell no. I want to stay out of the fucking French part of Canada.
Chris wants to go to Quebec, but just to help annex it, to destroy their economy.
That's really where it's gonna be Chris's new IRA.
This is where I've been sending all my money to. But that's it. That's my top three. Oh. Honorable mention to Afghanistan. Um,
Oh, we're doing honorable mentions. Uh, Australia would be my honorable mention.
It's not funny.
I'll tell you why it's my honorable mention.
Oh, and my other one's Ohio.
Is that swag like Ohio?
Yeah. All right, sorry, Case. I'll shut the fuck up.
Um, well, I gotta think in my order of how I was actually gonna order these. I wasn't really thinking there at all.
So it's Ireland, then Republic of Ireland is top two.
I'll start at number one. I'll go Switzerland. It's actually where a lot of my family way back is. There actually is a town in Switzerland called Ringenberg with a castle there. The castle got blown up at some point in time because the Ringenbergs pissed off some other count back in like the 1300s. Look it up, Joe. Look it up. It has a Wikipedia page. Number two, I'd probably go Italy. I also really want to go to Italy, especially the north part in the mountains, and I just really want to go grip around a track in a Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
Um, Also, I think Italian food's probably one of the best, if not the best, cuisine. So, got that going for me. And apparently, like, I've known people that have gone over to Italy, eat nothing but pasta and just like a ton of food the entire time they were there, and they still end up losing like 10 to 20 pounds. They said. Just because you're walking so much and the food's so much healthier, they're like the pasta is probably healthier than like your chicken here.
The only Ringenberg that's popping up, Kason, is uh this train station in Germany.
I already found the Wikipedia page. What the fuck are you doing?
He's looking for.
I went to a different one. Don't ruin my bit.
It's an honor, Joe, of people that were taking showers there.
Oh.
Philip von Ringenberg. You need to name your kid that.
Why would you name your kid Philip?
Philip von. It's a family name, Joe.
Philip is a family name?
Philip von.
You're more of a Wolfgang.
And my third and last one, honestly, I mean, I'd probably give an honorable mention to like either Norway, Spain, and Portugal. A pretty cool hole. I'm gonna go though for my third with Iceland. Really cool looking country because not a ton of people go there. It's starting to get more popular, but you just rent a little camper van and drive around for the week. Seems pretty fun. Just go hike on the glaciers and stuff. Other honorable mentions would go to Thailand.
Didn't know I was in a group chat with a bunch of passport bros.
Mainly that's just because I grew up next to a family and the wife was from Thailand, so I got to know some more North Thailand things. Not Bangkok.
You're doing what?
Other
He's on a hot
other
lap,
spots,
Chris.
other spots honestly would be New Zealand and go take a hot lap in New Zealand.
What?
Oh, I meant
And
I thought you wanted to take a hot lap in Thailand.
there's somewhere else I actually thought of, and Antigua was one, and there was somewhere else I was thinking. Oh, India, but not in the cities. Just in the countryside, not in the cities of India.
oh man. I want to go to
Countryside before.
China and I want to live in one of those 2,000 people apartments that you never have to leave your house.
Joe, what about that apartment in that town in Alaska that's all in an apartment building?
Yeah, that would be great for me.
Joe goes
Everything,
to work.
everything and anything you need, you don't even have to leave the house. Work, food, sleep. Tall lone
Joe's going to
building.
work for the day and he just has to go to the first floor. He's going to get lunch. He's going to the third floor.
Alaska would be great.
Yeah.
I would love it when it's like wintertime and it's dark for like 60 days or whatever it is.
Just you and the polar bears.
Hell yeah. What a great top
Well,
three, you guys. I loved every single one of yours, and I didn't critique them at all.
I'm definitely not judging Joe out of all this. Or Kaysen.
I'm just glad Chris is sober for this podcast when stuff mentioned.
All right. Well, I think we've had enough for tonight. Thanks everybody for listening. We'll catch you later. Catch you next week. Peace.